All right, what's up, folks? Welcome to Batman Radio. How you doing? All right, so I'm glad that y'all have tuned in again, right? Um, for your own disappointment, right? Because that's all you'll find here. It'll be the same thing every day. Like I said, it's on autopilot. I run the streets on the Don Dada. I mean, I've been the only macho dude. I've been the only tough gangster. I backed everybody down. I don't think these folks understand. Y'all aren't proving any point. You're just doing it to yourself. Y'all haven't proven any point. You just made yourself look worse today like you do every day. You understand? I'm good. I'm free. I ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm stress free, carefree, worry free. Too blessed to be stressed, baby. And I got God with me. I never worry about nothing because God got me. See what I'm talking about? Like I said, people have to make sense with their actions, their motives. Like I said, it's all self explanatory, man. All these situations. People, this is a public platform. People can see what folks are on and what they're doing. Nobody's fooled. Nobody's surprised. You can't, pull the wool over anybody's eyes. People see what it is. Like I said, um, so again, I mean, with Christina had every ability to help. She's had the entire time to help. She's had every chance to be there. I'm absolutely convinced at this point, and now I'm not changing my mind, that, like I said, Christina was an agent the entire time. And like I said, I'm just a nice, good person. So I'm giving chances to people and being compassionate and I'm giving forgiveness and I'm trying to talk. It's not hard to get on the same page. It takes about 5 minutes. You understand? Like I said, I mean, you just need to learn how to talk to me. Like I'm the boss. You can't contest anything that I've stated because I operate only in basic reality. So anybody who contests what I states, I mean, that's impossible because you can't challenge reality. So we don't have to continue with a rhetoric that came from other folks that don't have a platform. We can continue with my rhetoric and the way that I talk. Okay. So this is what I want all you to ask yourselves, okay? As much talking as y'all have done and all the actions you've done, right? What is the actual conclusion and results of all y'all's actions? Federal indictments, prison time. What is the actions behind, what is the results and the conclusion behind all of my actions, right? Success, right? Like I said, billions in equity, mansion in the state, over 2,000 jewelry, my own car lot. I pay over $100 for it every month. I got a portion there. I paid $25,000 for cash, put it on the dealership table. It ain't nothing. Mm-hmm. On my own website, worth almost 2 grand. I'm in the middle of a stock settlement lawsuit. I had over 70,000 shares of a stock. They got to pay me for every share. What are you talking about? Mineral rights, oil royalties. Did I leave anything else? I said the car lot I pay over 100 for every month, right? And over 2,000 jewelry, 530 on my wrist. Got you pissed. Like I said, I got about 5 bikes in inventory, 5 bicycles, all worth about $300. I mean, I'm here. I'm alive. I mean, I'm happy every day. Every day of my life is beautiful. I'm happy no matter what. I'm blessed and I'm gifted and like I said, I'm focused on the things, all the blessings I have, within my life, So again, I've noticed these folks. It's too many times you repeated the same behavior pattern. I just think it's so. I think it's funny how you act like you're doing something. I mean, no, you're just having a tantrum over my success. That's all it is. So, like I said, we've got grown folks that, like I said, they just can't handle my success, and they want me to participate and be a part of something that I never agreed to. Again, it is what it is. Like if I don't agree to be a part of something, I'm not a part of it. I don't owe anybody anything. This is my YouTube channel. None of you have to watch it. I can say and do whatever I want on this. Actually, anything, absolutely anything. There's no point in time where I owe anyone or owe the public or the world anything. You all chose to watch me, okay? You all come here, you watch me, right? And I come here. I'm not an entertainer. I do not entertain. I come here and I educate the public. I come here and I just present to you what I allow you to see, right? And I'm Batman. You see my company right here. This is my company logo. All my companies are ideas, Sneed Enterprises, right? So I mean, you can read what it says, right? It's pretty self-explanatory. So, like I said, I'm building a huge conglomerate company out of this. Sneed Enterprises is going to be built all by myself with my bare hands. Like I said, I don't need anybody. I just think it's funny. I mean, look at these folks. I mean, they want to say something about me, but I'm not stooping to your level. Again, I only say positive things about folks, but you got to be on the same page with me and you got to have direct discussions. So people need to talk direct. Other than that, I'm not interested in talking to folks on YouTube at all. Anyone who's on YouTube is already below me. I've already surpassed your level light years ago. There's no reason why you should be approaching me or we should be talking. Okay. I own things. I actually paid cash for everything. I'm a boss. I have the formula for success. I have actually provided all proof and all receipts of everything publicly. Okay. And this channel serves as proof of that. And I don't have anything to prove to anyone. And like I said, I know how to protect my assets. I know how to move. Um, we got taught the right game. I used to buy cars like going to the grocery store. It ain't nothing. I got folks on here who clearly they just in their feelings. Like I said, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they refuse to be real about where they're coming from. Hold on. They refuse to stand on their issue. And I just don't have time for it. You know, I want this to be a positive platform that operates in a certain fashion and matter. And that's the whole thing. And the whole point is that these folks are doing all these things hoping that it will somehow, I don't know, create or have an effect or change my rhetoric. No, we're going to have the same rhetoric every day. So my whole point is you see me, I'm successful. I have a great attitude with everybody. It's not me, it's these folks. Okay? It's these folks who are the problem. It's all been proven, all of them. And it's these folks who are making mistakes. Again, you just got to keep in mind. There's a lot I could say about you like folks like Christina, but I'm not going there because I have morals and I have principles, right? And I'm not like you. My thing is I'm not going to leave somebody alone while they going through something, especially when you see all the signs and you know exactly what's going on. You can't say, I don't know what's going on. You know everything going on. That's number one. Number two, I would never bring up something somebody did everything to get away from and something they went through, right? I would never bring that up to them and keep bringing it up to them, especially when they ask me politely over 8 million times the same thing. Don't bring it up to me. Don't bring up YouTube and don't bring up any of the names of these people or gang stalkers to me. Those are very simple requests. You refuse to follow them. Okay. So you can stop acting like you haven't done anything wrong. That makes no coherent sense. Okay. You've done everything wrong. That's number one. Number two, like I said, you promised all this stuff. It's all fake. Everything you're talking about is fake. There is no settlement that's fake. And that's it. And that's the way that the world looks at it. And anyone would common sense because you haven't presented any proof. It's very simple. You come on the show, you sow support. Okay. That's why you're doing the same antics. That all comes from the red triangles. There is no woman that is ever going to talk to me on a phone and then hang up the phone while I'm talking to them. No one. Okay. I don't know what that is, but like I said, it just shows your passive aggressiveness. These people are jealous of my success. These are your actions. You have to stand on them now. Okay. No, you were caught red-handed. We know exactly that you had everything to do with what I went through. All right. So don't ever lie and say that's not what happened. We don't tolerate lies, and all we tolerate is respect over here. So we're going to correct you one time, and then you don't get to just sit there and then keep repeating stuff that doesn't exist. That's not how this works. We're all grown here. Let's move forward. Okay. Let's be grown. Like I said, Batman is getting the right results. Why? Because I'm doing everything right. These folks are doing everything wrong. The red triangles are doing everything wrong. I have the entire red triangles and everybody who's corrupt already on federal indictment charges. Guaranteed. There is no way around it. The feds and the FBI refuse to do their job. You need to, I don't know, let them know why do they not do their job. Okay. Everything is already there. I have all the evidence. I have the federal indictment list on the channel. It's on the wall. It's on a different channel, but it's on the community wall right here. This is a public platform, just like you said. So I don't understand, folks, because it's like you're trying to play these games and do these things, and like I said, you're trying to get me in a certain mode for what? Like I said, you're not thinking. This is why I try to have conversations with these folks, but they don't want to actually talk and listen. I mean, okay, well then we have no business speaking. So, like I said, folks didn't want to let me talk. These folks wanted me to be silenced this entire time. So cool. Now, like I said, your voice is completely taken away. I'm not letting none of y'all talk to me. None of you at all. So, like I said, I mean, I don't know what's up with Christina. I don't know what her deal is. Again, you work on my time. Until you get this point, I will continue to remind you. So, again, you have a way, right, to come talk to me, right? And it's just so weird because these folks don't seem to understand. I can't handle any more of this. I can't. I can't take anymore. They're using electronic means and they keep doing it and using agents and sending more people. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of hearing it. Nothing that you people have said exists. I need you to just let me be, and that's it. Okay. You're not accomplishing anything. This is not a tough energy unit. This is weakness, what you're doing. Okay. So, like I said, um, I'm not going to be dealing with no nonsense. I'm going to be at peace. Okay. And that's a promise. So, number one, be very careful about your actions and how you speak to me. Very careful. Okay. That's number one. So, number two, Christina, you have full means to just come talk, right, in a chat. So if you would like to do that, please be respectful, be very careful and very polite, and talk to me the right way. Because common sense, if I'm going through that and I've been through that more than anyone in all these years, I'm clearly, right, going to be on edge a little when it comes to people talking. People need to speak to me very, very correctly. Okay? You need to come with respect. I don't know what this game is, but I'm not playing it. Okay? So, like I said, you can come talk, like, and here's how it goes. If you continue, if you come in that chat and you continue your behavior of working on your time and not respecting my time, the fact that when I'm working, I don't need you talking to me at all. I don't need you bothering me, right? I need to work. I'm in the midst of traffic and cars. I'm walking around, running around. I'm Batman. I'm getting busy in the street. I cannot be distracted. My job is full on the actual thing. I'm an enforcer. So my career will be respected, which you have yet to do so, right? And this is why, like I said, we already said, it is what it is, go your own way. Okay. So, I mean, the fact is that you've already been disqualified from the team over here, basically. Okay. So, whatever you do, if you want to redeem yourself, honey, you go ahead and do that. If you continue talking when you want and leaving me a message, which is called intermittent communication and it's illegal and it's a felony across state lines, if you continue to leave me messages on your time when you want and then expect me to read them, but I can't defend myself. I can't speak on an even playing field. If you continue to do that, I will then again just ban the account every single time, right? And then go back and give you the link until you understand, right? And I shouldn't have to do that because I'm running a full company. You see my point, how you keep taking me out my way? Do you understand how frustrating technology is, that my job is the hardest job on the planet? Do you know how hard it is just to start a show on here? See, you're not taking into account anything because you have no empathy. You're not taking into account how difficult things are, how I went out my way for you. The fact is that you're not grateful. You have no empathy. I have nothing to say to you, nothing. There's nothing over here for you. I don't know what you're talking about. So again, if you continue to work on your time, right, I will again just ban the account and will continue until you understand that you will work on my time, you will speak on my time. I am a boss, you are nobody. Okay? That is reality. I don't know who you thought you were talking to. It ain't me. Okay? So again, I explained all this to you out the gate. I've said it more than enough times, and then you all want to act cute because you're hiding behind a computer and phone like you didn't hear what I said. I already put all you on your place. I already told you what it is. I'm the leader, I'm the boss, I'm the authority. We operate above the feds. What is confusing? See, I shouldn't have to say none of these things. So the minute that I have to feel any kind of stress, frustration, nah, like goodbye. Y'all can go take your act somewhere else. I don't need you. And we keep the boat pushing by myself. Okay. I don't need none of you. I didn't ask y'all for nothing. I don't need nothing from none of y'all because none of y'all have nothing. Okay. I made it. I'm the only one who did. I'm the only one who succeeded. I built a business here out of nothing, and I'm making digital money, digital currency. People, please give me a round of applause. hmm Congratulate me. And then on top of that, I reached a milestone with my company. Like I said, I was able to get that check done within 1 month, and everything is legit over here. I'm so proud of myself. It's unreal. And now I'm working on the next one. It's already up over $9. These folks is super triggered and pressed, super upset. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to exacerbate that now every day. They going to be so mad it's unreal. We like real talk. They going to get so mad. We already know what they going to do. Real talk. They all do it to themselves anyway. They going to do themselves in. We already know that. And that's what we want, 100%. So we going to keep on laughing at them. Let's play this game for real now. You understand? See, like I said, folks should tell me what the game is so I know what game we playing. So that's the thing. Can't nobody have a relationship or love anybody or care about anybody when they already doing more than enough for everyone. I got way too much on my plate. Things have been made impossible. And then I got folks trying to give me a hard time. And like I said, this is the same thing I went through in past fake relationships that I was in. And I did the best I could, and that was it. You can't do anything when you got people that are playing these type of games with you. So what we do is we drop everything and we focus on you, right? And basically we defeat you, and then we keep it pushing. I already defeated all you. Seriously. I already addressed all y'all. There's been a whole lot of stuff that's happened. So I won. And like I said, I don't know what they're talking, asking me silly questions. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Have you ever this? I mean, are you serious? I mean, to look at how people talk about people in the valley who leave here. I mean, come on, bro. Everybody has problems with y'all. See what I'm saying? See, this is what I'm talking about. This I owe you something, this attitude, this entitlement. Everything y'all say down here doesn't exist. The fact is the valley is delusional. Real talk. That's why they're cheap and they can't even pay a dime for anything I do. So now I'm definitely telling y'all how I feel in front of you and you can't do nothing about it. Yeah, I'll tell you how I feel all day. I'm not worried about what you like. I'm not even worried about anything y'all talking about. I'm gonna keep on representing myself out here and showing who I am, the whole world. Like I said, people who think I'm fake, come test it. Because everybody who thought I was fake was in for a rude awakening real quick. Everybody's found out, man, he real as hell. Everybody's found out, man, he really is a street gangster. He really worse than Mike Tyson in his prime. These things are all proven. I'm 6'2", 165 pounds, homie, and I don't play. So, like I said, folks know about me. I got a reputation. Talk about women. I mean, bro, it takes me 5 seconds. Real talk. I can find a relationship anywhere in 2 seconds. I can have anyone I want, anything I want. That's the thing. I'm such a prize. Folks cannot play with me. You can't fumble the prize. I don't need you. I don't need Christina. Like I said, she doesn't seem to understand. I asked simply to speak. You've been doing this for years. You don't want to let me talk when I want to talk. It don't work that way. I will have full access to talk to my girlfriend at any time. I will never have to struggle like that, nor have I ever been in a relationship like that. So this was something that these are the issues they have and they project and they wanted to create these burdens and then bring them onto me and have them within my life when I don't have those issues. See the point? So yeah, no, we don't deal with people who ghost and disappear when they want and talk when they want. Nah, scram. You feel me? So it's okay. Like you'll get the point. Everybody understands. Everybody gets the point. Like I said, everybody learns their lesson, and that's about it. So yeah, no, I mean, like I said, what you've done is unforgivable, and guess what? I still forgive you 100%. You know what I mean? So like I said, I mean, I don't. You don't talk on your terms. You don't decide how a conversation or anything goes. You don't dictate nothing. I don't want to hear about fake money over here. You put up or you be quiet. You haven't put up any proof. Send me documentation. Send me the documents for everything. I want everything. I want proof of everything. Until then, don't claim it. So you're talking too much. We don't do that. We don't deal with people who do false claims and talk too much. Like I said, whatever you're talking about, I mean, deliver it. Because like I said, you haven't given me any heads up. You haven't told me anything ahead of time. So if you just show up, like I said, and you talk to me in person and you say I have all this money, like I said, I'm going to deny and reject that offer because it was not presented correctly. Again, this is just common sense. This is just being a human being. Like I said, no, I need documentation of everything. Again, I'm asking for a stipend like you agreed to and said you would ask. And I need a stipend to get me out of here and to go wherever I want. And I need it to pay for my food, for my travel expenses, and for a place so that I can be where you're at. You keep having this kind of weird, cynical, fake attitude like you're an independent, like boss or something. You're nobody, honey. Okay, you're talking to the only self-made trillionaire ever existed. You better get that right. Did you just hear what I own right now? I'm still a self-made trillionaire. The pieces all still connected to the puzzle, just like I told y'all. When I'm the one who walked the real walk, I'm a gangster. Y'all never have to go through the stress I had to go through or look at what I was going through. Y'all could never walk in my shoes. What do you mean? I got set up and targeted for making too much money, so I was forced to spend it all. Then I turned around and sold a 50-acre property for 100,000 like it ain't nothing. Then I was in Vegas with over 60 grand like it ain't nothing. I was still making 10, 20 G's every month like it ain't nothing, making millions every year consecutively. I have succeeded. Everything I'm saying is a documented fact. I don't need to prove anything to anyone, but most of it I really have documentation for somewhere, right? Or the banks have the documentation. So everything over here, everybody knows is a fact. It's already been proven because y'all been watching all these years. So you've seen everything on camera. You've seen proof of everything. So why would you try to say something that's not there and pretend that you didn't see it? Y'all saw everything. And I'm not trying to prove anything to you, nor did I put it up there for you. I just put up stuff from my life. You all took it personally. I don't know you. I've tried enough times to have a conversation and understand what your issue is, where you're coming from. And no, these people are just jealous. Okay, and they're petty and they're very immature. And I'm a grown man, and trying to talk to me like I'm not that is never going to happen. No, you're going to get the same reaction and response every time. See, it's common sense. So, see, no, you're not doing anything. Nothing that you people have ever said is true. My life is beautiful. Like I said, I'm 6'2", 165 pounds, and beautiful. Everybody knows what I am. Quit hiding and keep my name out your mouth. You don't ever speak on me. Okay. So, like I said, I'm not playing games. I'm not going to sit here and deal with any of these folks. Like I said, I'm not going to talk to Christina. She needs to do her part, and what she needs to do is that simple. She needs to put some money up, and she needs to learn how to take care of what she was calling her man. Other than that, I'm not hearing nothing. That's the whole point. You talk on my terms. Anytime I want to talk, you will be there. I need a direct line too, and I need a phone number. Straight up. I'm not doing no more chat groups, none of that. Nope. Nope. You'll provide a phone number. If you can't do that, I'll just keep banning the account. I don't need this nonsense. You should have approached me when you already had money. You know better than that. So, like I said, it is what it is, man. I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. I'm a boss, and like I said, so-called women, they ruin everything. Y'all can't even have a real relationship. Y'all can't let love be because you want to be in control. A woman can't control nothing. A so-called woman has never been rich. A so-called woman can't do nothing right. This is why y'all have your failures. What do you mean? Y'all are all begging. See, I'm not begging. I'm not asking the government for a handout like you. I went and got it hard body. I work hard. So that has to be respected. And you haven't respected my career, my job, anything about me to this date. So, I mean, what is there to talk about? Nothing. I definitely am going to feel some type of way if everything you're doing is wrong. Every idea I presented, you've disagreed with as if you're in charge of something. You're not in charge of anything. You're just disagreeing to disagree. I'm not going to New Orleans. I'm not doing nothing you want. Do you understand me? When you can't even let me talk? Like, bro, we talk to each other. I don't talk to a computer or a phone. Like, I'm waiting for you to get in front of me, whether it's on the computer, and talk vocally and allow me to speak so I could tell you how it's going to go. Don't play with me and then act like you're going to dictate things because you don't want to let me talk. See, they're trying to pretend they're challenging my authority, and they keep doing these little you know what tactics. All y'all a bunch of little you know whats. I don't know how you act like that's cute. Right. I don't play with little you know whats. 100% I don't. Yeah, no, that's not how I was raised. I was raised to be a big dog. I was raised to be a man. This is grown man folk, grown man business over here. I'm a lord. I don't play about nothing. Feel that? Yeah, I'm the real deal. I'm not here to act cute or shrink for you. I'm a gangster. Now, what's up? Huh? That's what I thought. So, see, folks want to talk, they want to run their mouth, but they all hiding. Why do you think that is? Because I'm the mob. So, like I said, folks can say whatever they want. I don't care. What? Scoff at that. Feel me? Yeah, I don't got to ever watch what I say because I'm the mob. The mob never has a problem because we take anyone we want on directly. We take everyone on and on head on. See, y'all have been talking a lot about this fake stuff, this fake system, but that system is cowardly. That system can never move the mob. Let's get real. They can't tell me what to do. Okay. I run circles around that system. That system is a joke. See, we run these streets, we make the rules out here, and we tell these folks what to do. Like I said, I'm your superior. I'll tell any of you right to you. So, like I said, I'm the boss. I'm the one who put in the groundwork to build these companies, just like I put in the groundwork to build my record label. I have the website. I have marketing around the world. I'm worldwide, the only artist to ever go worldwide independently, Tyree Steen. I have performed miracles in front of you. I have done the impossible every time. I am the top dog in this world. I can get any woman I want. I don't even care about women. I'm not looking for a so-called woman. See, that's the thing. They trying to talk like I'm a different person. You don't know me. How do you think I desire women? Not at all. Could care less. No. This woman approached me online. She was pursuing me because I'm the prize. They all pursue me. I just had to reject one the other day. Seriously. Like they sitting there all in their feelings because like they want to sit there and pretend, and I'm just like not feeling it. And like I said, I'm loyal, and that's the whole point. I would never go behind nobody's back. So when I told Christina I love you, I meant that 100%. You know what I mean? And I still wish that I could feel that way, but I don't have any way of knowing because I don't know who you are. So, like I said, that's not only unfair, that's a crime and that's beyond, normalcy. So, like I said, there's no choice. You need to get on the panel. And we've waited long enough. You refuse to just do a basic thing to make it where I'm not in a different position where, what you're doing is a crime. So, I mean, cool, we have nothing to talk about. But don't act confused like you can't hear. You heard me loud and clear, bro. We've asked for basic, simple things. You haven't acknowledged anything I've said. You refuse to acknowledge reality or just say, hey, yes, I'll do these things right now. I mean, it's as easy as coming on this show, putting your face on camera and saying, yes, I love you and I'm really here and I'm real and I'm his girlfriend and I really do want what's best for him and I'm on his side. Hold on. So, like I said, you've taken too long. So I'm single, and now you don't need to do any of that because it's obviously too much of a problem. Like I said, I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody would, everyone who was ever with me would be super proud of me, would show me off. I don't know what these people are talking about. They're trying to make me feel the way they do, I guess. Yeah, right. When I went to the club, bro, I left with a new chick every time. When I was out living in Charlotte, North Carolina, I went to Myrtle Beach. I literally was with another girl every single day, every night. For real. Not like these made up Rob Wax stories where he can't get a chick. I'm talking about I've literally like I've been with a lot of women, bro. A lot. Like millions. Literally millions easily. So when folks want to talk and run their mouth and you want to keep talking cute, that's not going to get us anything that we're trying to gain. I'm on here trying to get resources. If it comes to women, I want to meet them. And I mean, we need something to happen, common sense. I mean, we got to go on a date. We got to do something. We want to have fun. I'm not here for people to sit there and hide and be talking to me some way. Oh, yeah, you're this and that. See, that's corny. I'm not looking for your validation. I know I'm the you know what. I know I'm the bee's knees. I know I'm good looking. I know I'm stacked. I know that I'm well, you know what it. I know I'm good. I'm not worried about you. See, I get real women. All y'all on this internet stuff. I get women in reality. That ain't nothing. Are you serious? Hmm. Yeah, that's a joke. I don't think about that because it's not a priority for me. You know what's a priority for me? Building this business. See how I have my priorities straight? See what's a priority for me? Being a grown man. You know what's a priority for me? Building my future. You know what's a priority for me? Taking over the streets and being Batman. You know what's a priority for me? Focusing and studying all these criminals and all these corrupt folks. You know what's a priority for me? Exposing them and make sure they lose their jobs and go to prison and be held accountable and get what they deserve. You know what's a priority for me? God and Jesus Christ. You know what's a priority for me? Karma and your karma and continue to see it happen to you and laugh. And not even laugh. Sit there sometimes and just almost feel sorry for y'all. Not like you. Like I said, I wish all y'all nothing but the best. I got nothing but love for y'all, man. Like I said, these people, I don't know why you would do all that on a computer. And like I said, I mean, like I said, that's a conversation that's reserved for not on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, nah, like I said, if you want to know how I really feel and you want to let me talk whenever you want to do that and you want to grow up and be mature, like I said, come out here and see me. Hmm. And quit acting like, oh, I'm just going to let people who've done all these things to me for years online and this behavior and all these crimes, like I'm just going to let you talk to me or roll up around me. Nah, you won't come within 5,000 feet of me. Hmm. I assure you. No, I'm not. I don't feel no type of way. There's no fear here. No, I definitely am going to protect myself. Completely. Actually, like, no, I'm more than ready for whatever, anytime with whoever. I don't care. What do you mean? This is called self-preservation. I'm a gangster, bro. We always moving. We ain't never lacking. What you talking about? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, like I said, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to me in reality. These folks all back down. I already talked to these folks on a panel, and they was shook. Real talk. As a matter of fact, I challenged them, if you remember. Yeah, I challenged you and you backed down and you was shook. So why are you online calling it trolling when you doing something that like immature folks do that's got nothing to do with YouTube, this platform, and especially me or my life or my business? You're taking it too far. You're doing too much. Just sit down, bro. Like real talk. You're doing too much. You're in timeout. You ain't even making sense. I don't know you. We're not friends. I told you I don't want to speak to you. You haven't brought any valid point. You haven't proven me wrong. You haven't exposed me. I can't be exposed because I'm the truth. I mean, what was the purpose of it all? Literally, you're in here literally like I mean, it's crazy. Like every time I've seen them, I've had dreams about these folks, the ones that I met, about how silly they are, how they're sitting there like like dude, are you okay, bro? Like, I don't know no human being that thinks or operates like these folks. They're in and out of prison all the time, some of them, and then acting like they're like a role model or like trying to glorify like a bunch of nonsense. Like y'all are getting in a group and going to people's shows and committing felonies. Who knows how many people they've done this to? And it's an actual result that you get when they do that. And there's been lawsuits, there's been people who get life sentences behind exactly what you're doing. So what do you think's going to happen to all of you? Honey, I already own all y'all's freedom. You're talking about this and that and owning. I mean, who owns who? I mean, I've got your freedom. I own it. Yeah. So I own you. I got you in my pocket. So that sounds like a mob to me. That sounds like a gangster. You could say what you want, but I didn't commit any crimes. I haven't done anything like you at any point. You know what I mean? And I have every right to defend myself. Like, nah, if you're coming over here and you're in a team and you're trying to do, and it's clear what you're doing, right? Nah, I have to defend myself. I'll say and do whatever I need to, whatever I want, and you'll do nothing about it. So what do you mean? See, these folks, they're very immature. They don't understand how the law works or how reality works. You can't move that way. I told you. Now you're finding out. Everything I said was true, just like every prediction I said is true. Here's my next prediction. Y'all gonna get karma tomorrow. Instant karma is coming tomorrow to everybody that came on my show today and did that. Tomorrow. Immediate karma from God. Watch. The wealth transfer is happening right now as we speak, people. The wealth of the wicked is being transferred to me. I don't know how, but I believe in God's promise and I believe in every one of these readings. They've all been true. So, like I said, my wealth is not coming from Christina necessarily, it's coming from God. So he gonna give me my money, and I really would like to have my own money. Like, I don't know what you're talking about because I'm for sure not gonna listen to you. So like I said, if whatever you gonna do, like I said, I need at least $100,000 in my pocket. Real talk. And if not, I just need you to be a normal person and at least talk to me and get on the same page and realize you're not busy and you're going to talk to me all day long, every single day. If you have a meeting you claim or something to do, then what you do is you inform me of what you're doing. I never liked that day one, how you just disappear while I'm talking. Nobody will do that while I'm talking. Okay. People know that about me. I think I made that point pretty clear. So again, when you speak to me, right, you don't leave anywhere. I don't care if it's in a chat or whatever. You say, this is what I'm doing. This is where I'm going, because that's normal human behavior. That's respect. You should find some and get some. Okay. So again, these folks want to pretend, but they're weird and not making any sense. And I make crystal clear, coherent sense. Again, who's getting the results? The Walfords are failing. Tyree Sneed and Batman already succeeded. My business is thriving. We're over $9, and the next check is over $113. The one after that is over $9. We're only on like what, the 5th or 6th of August. I'm building this nonstop. I mean, I'm getting plenty of views always. I mean, this is on autopilot. This is a business. I'm here to run my business. All that other stuff, like I said, I'm just a real dude and a gangster. So my energy is real. So I'm like, why are you talking to me that way, in a way you would never talk to me? These folks want to play on the internet. I'm not here to play. So you see the point that you're trying to take advantage of something that it's impossible. This is my show, just like this is my life. Yeah, ain't nothing going. I will never lose anything. I will never take no losses. We ain't taking no L's with none of you. Okay? No. Y'all some cowards, bro. And y'all ain't on nothing. You ain't talking about nothing. You for sure don't scare me. You don't scare anybody, bro. I'm a real gangster, bro. I'm the mob. Trust me. There's nothing and nobody on this planet that scares me. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with being cautious and moving with self-preservation, something you clearly don't understand. This is why y'all have nothing. I have everything to lose. I don't play around with folks who have nothing going for them and feel they have nothing to lose, especially on the internet. So, like I said, streets, internet, two totally different things. There's no YouTube streets. The YouTube is not the streets. You found that out with your boy, you know what, Andy, real quick, right? When that stuff happened in that back alleyway out there in California, wherever he was at, Hollywood. So stop playing with me, bro. Like I said, and remember, all these folks they want to give money to out of you know what towards me. I mean, that's fine. You can do whatever you want. I mean, how do you think the Wofford's got their little groceries? That's cool, but you don't have a business plan. You're in desperation, and you're talking about, I got an interview set up, but I don't know. Yeah, because you're not a mechanic. You're not going to make any money, bro. And even if you came up on a couple like $500, that's not success. See, you don't have the base built, so your base is going to keep falling and crumbling. This is why you should have listened to me. Oh, I could have helped you build your business. Christina has nothing to do with it. I don't need Christina's help or money, nothing. I'm a grown man. I can get myself out there. Yes, I can. I can figure it out. And at least in time, I could get out there and I could actually build the business you want for you and help you. And now he's saying, oh, I need this. I need that. We could have gotten you all that, bro. We could have gotten you investors. You begging these companies to help you. Ain't no company going to help you. Corporate America doesn't help folk like you. They don't help us. They don't help normal people. They don't help. I mean, I'm not even normal. I'm an alien and I've been rich as hell my entire life. They won't even help me, brother. You see, that's the thing. You think we live in a world that we don't. You're delusional. I could have built all that for you. Investor, I'm going to be the top investor. You have divine confirmation on the wall right there that God is going to bless me and give me the wealth of the wicked. It's all coming to me. It's a wealth transfer. I spoke about this on this channel. I predicted this. Every one of my predictions is going to come true. God already told me every one of your predictions will come true. So play with me if y'all want. Play with me if you want, bro. So, like I said, with him, I mean, bro, you're in the middle of the desert. You're 12 miles out of town. That van is going to break down regardless. That's not a business. You're not thriving. You're not. You need to stop lying to yourself. This like you're saying, I don't need any help. And then, oh, I need help. Yeah, you definitely need help. You need a lot of help. And you should have listened because the only help you had and the guy who was trying to help you is right here. So you messed up, and now you're going to have what's going to happen. I can guarantee it. Like I said, first of all, you're going to get instant karma like tomorrow. I already know. Second of all, you're going to get karma every day. Third of all, I mean, you went against God and you rejected God's son, me, and God's offer to you through me and God's blessing. So you're not going to win. You're going to lose. And like I said, that van is going to stop working. I can guarantee it. And when it does, you don't seem to understand the reality because reality don't register, Mr. Charles Nark, right? That you're going to be stuck 12 miles out of town of Deming, New Mexico, and you can't walk those 12 miles. It's too hot. Even with like adequate water. I mean, even I don't know if I could do it. I probably could, but it's not something I'd want to try. Honestly, it's not something I'd want to do. So, and just even if you walk it, I mean, what are you going to do? Where are you going to go? You're right back out on the street. You know what I mean? The fact, and then you're complaining about taxes. So he just learned about land taxes. He's so naive. They're so ignorant of reality. I told you they was talking about they had talking all this nonsense. They don't even know how to spell R. He spelled R, which is Ourare. Come on, bro. R land. He couldn't even spell any of them words right. That's crazy. You have no education and you trying to talk to me and talk down. That's these folks. Mad ignorant, man. Like ignorance is bliss, man. Until it doesn't work anymore, and that's what's going to happen with you. You're going to keep losing. So, like I said, let him do what he does. I already know that van's going to break down. And like I said, I mean, they're not going to have any options. Yeah, it's called land taxes. I paid over 8,500 in land taxes, Charles. See how far ahead of you I am? You talking to a boss. You want to talk about a business, you got to pay taxes first. That's common sense. I mean, you talking about a business. I mean, build the infrastructure. I actually have a base to operate out of. I actually have all these things that cost mad money, like millions of dollars. You don't have anything. You're just, talking about a bunch of nonsense, right? And trying to build from absolutely nothing out of scratch off other people's money and calling it hustling, but you don't work. You've never worked ever. You don't do side jobs. You just make up lies and you go beg in town. Shelly's already admitted it. All you do is beg. You can't make a career off begging and then call it hustling and then act like, oh, I own stuff and I came up now. Come on, bro, you're begging. You're literally a homeless couple and a homeless guy that begs for a living. That's crazy, man. You know what I mean? And what's going to happen too with that is they're going to eventually lock you up. They lock you up for panhandling, bro, in places. I don't know how it is in Deming, New Mexico, but if they continuously see you, oh, here we go. We got Kitty, I think. If they continuously see you, yep. if they continuously see you, right, or or you know what I'm saying. If they see you over and over again, yeah, they're gonna holler, bro. They're not gonna like that. Which a good cabby. So yeah, it is what it is, man. Do you? Um, Other than that, like I said, I mean, Charles, you gotta understand something, man. I built all this myself. I didn't have a Shelly around me. I didn't have any help. See, I haven't had a girlfriend that wanted to help me. So that's the thing. Like when Christina said, you never had anyone in charge that really, cared or whatever. How are you speaking on me and my life? Don't ever talk about my life. Keep my name out your mouth. You don't know me. You don't know what I've had. I've had much better relationships than anything concerning you. I'll tell you that. I mean, at least them folks was around me in person. I ain't never seen somebody that starts something online and then don't fulfill or meet any need or do anything and don't put no money up but want to tell me what to do. Like that's the silliest thing I ever heard. You know what I mean? But you talking about other people who put up 2, 3, 4 grand, towards me or whatever over time. I mean, even if they dragged me down for a while and had me spend over 3 G's, I mean, hell, at least over time they kind of replaced the money I lost. I give them credit on that. You know what I mean? So like, no, I'm open to whatever opportunity with whoever at this point. You know what I mean? Like you're really not seeming to understand. Every action I've ever seen you take has been the worst action I've ever seen and put me in a worse predicament than before. I'm not listening to you for nothing. You can listen and do what you're told because my way is the right way. Like I said, that's my point. I'm the symbol of success. I'm not letting no so-called woman tell me what to do because y'all do everything wrong. That's why your result is always failure. My result is success. My business is successful. My life is a success. I am a success. I am beautiful. I'm handsome every day. I look good. I'm ready to go. I operate a certain way. I'm efficient. If you don't want to help with that, skedaddle. You feel me? Your job is to make sure I'm right. I am your prize. I'm everything. If you're not willing to do that, skedaddle. So I'm single, y'all, and we're going to move forward and that's it and leave all these folks behind. You feel me? And they can sit there and mope about it. You understand? Because you see, it don't matter how much money anybody has. You're going to still focus on me and be worried about me. And the thing with me is I take that stuff personally and I don't take anything personally. I just let go and forgive. You know why? Because that's what's going to help my health. Forgiveness is so key, man. You got to forgive. So again, I forgive y'all for coming on the panel and doing that weird antics, that crazy stuff today that you have no idea what that feels like to go through. And I think you kind of do, and you know exactly what you're doing. But I still forgive you. I'm that strong, and it's all right. God will regenerate me. God is going to rebuild me. He's going to send me back even stronger every time, and He's going to keep on showing you that the devil can't stop me. That y'all is weak. Yeah, I went through all that. I have to endure that. That makes me tough, honey. See, you're not proving a point. Come on, bro. This is some elderly ladies, old people. You're not proving any point except how strong I am. Right. You're trying your hardest. You said it yourself. You want me to fold. You want me to break. I don't break. You know why? I'm God's son. Oh no, you won't break me. I'm a jewel that's been formed by pressure. What you'll do is you'll form more of a jewel and a diamond, and I'll keep coming back more ripped and stronger. That's why if you watch the channel, it shows my journey and how I'm more ripped than I've ever been. I'm stronger and bigger than I've ever been. God is forming and molding me through the chaos. So you're not seeming to get, you're running your mouth, but you're losing. Not in general. You've lost every occasion. It's either win or you lose. You've lost every time. The scoreboard is a million. It's not even that. It's like 8 million trillion to zero. Infinity to zero. Hold on. So, like I said, let these people do what they do. They just want to ride my coattail and they don't even know how to build a business off of it. And they can't even talk about me and can't even say anything that's truthful or be honest or get their facts straight. I don't care about none of you folks. I'm a big deal. I'm a living legend. I do what I want to do. And I'm an immortal vampire. I'm the Batman, right? I'm Batman. So yeah, like I said, let them do what they do. I don't play no games. I'm gonna keep shutting everybody down. I'm gonna try to get all these corrupt companies, whatever. I'm gonna try to get all that shut down now. 100%. That's my whole mission now. Other than that, I'm not helping any of you. Like I said, I'm gonna have the same attitude every day. No, I'm gonna have a positive attitude and positive outlook, and just stay away from y'all. But like at the same time, like, nah, y'all have shown me what it is. Like this society, y'all don't want to do nothing for me. You don't want to pay me. You don't want to put no money in my pocket. What, you think I'm supposed to be nice to you? Nah, it's on, bro. It's on, bro. It's on with the world, bro. It's on like Donkey Kong, bro. It's me versus the world. Ain't no Christina and I know, just me. Because, like I said, you don't leave someone by themselves to fend for themselves and go up against everybody. Come on, bro, especially on the internet. So, yeah, like I said, nah, bro, that's the last time that I put up with that. So, like I said, you should have been here. You should have already been here in person. You should have already done your part. You should have already put some money in my pocket and sent me some money. You were supposed to negotiate a stipend. They should have already gotten that straight. It's not hard. You should have had the paperwork sent and told me what the hell I need to do. You understand? Like, no, put up some money, bro, or be quiet. You ain't talking about nothing. So, like I said, I didn't make anything a competition for you. I gave you the red carpet treatment. It was nothing but nice. I showed nothing but love. But now you want to sit there and pretend. Okay, no problem. I'll make it competitive. We can get some other women in the mix here and see if you can compete. Real talk. Like that's the thing. I would never treat nobody like that. I would never be like, oh, I got options when I can actually move like that. Like I don't do that. I'm not gonna play the games you say. You know, I say things like I said it right now, but I'm not gonna do that because that's not who I am. You feel me? Like I said, I was nothing but genuine with you, bro. I mean, all you had to do was listen to me. I mean, you know, when you see somebody going through something, you can't just ghost and disappear. That's not the answer. I understand that I'm upset. I have every right to be. Your job is to calm me down and talk to me. Feel me? Your job is not to just do what you want to do and blow and act like you're accomplishing something like, nah. If you do any move without consulting me, oh, I'm gonna be in a whole mood, bro. You know what I mean? I'm walking away. That's not how it works. You come to me for everything. Any move you make, any I don't care what it is, anything you want to do, you come to me and you ask. That's how it work with me. That's how a relationship work. I'm a man. If you're trying to be my woman, I'm your man. You're gonna do what I ask. That's common sense. I'm a man. See, you don't know your role. So, like I said, all that nonsense, I mean, go on, do your own thing. See how you do with money. See if you make it in the world. See if you become successful like I am, because you never will. I promise you. I don't care how many millions of dollars they give you, you will never be anyone. Nope. And you're going to spend it and waste it on nonsense because you don't know how to budget. You don't know how to live. You don't know how to get real estate. You don't know how to move. You don't know how to protect assets. You don't know how to do anything. You understand? And like I said, when real people have real money like that, if you don't know how to move, good luck, man, because this society is very, very evil. So, I mean, it is what it is. Fend for yourself the way I had to, the way you left me to do. Isn't that fair? See what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, I care less, man. I mean, you in a great boat. You still complaining and whining and talking about stress. This woman was talking about working like she gonna work at Dairy Queen when you getting millions of dollars. Like, bro, be happy and quit complaining. Quit whining every day. You ain't got no problems, bro. Like real talk, bro. And all that stuff you complaining about whatever, like I truly, truly do care. And I want you to hear that. I truly do love you and I truly do feel sorry and I really do feel bad. I really do care about you. Don't get me wrong. And that's why I don't want to say anything that I don't mean anymore because I mean, I've just had it with people not letting me talk. But that's the thing. If you would have just let me speak, see, I always have nothing but positive stuff to say. See, that's the thing. What you're doing is an act of you know what. You're not letting me talk. Yeah, we don't play like that. See, if you just let me talk, then I'm always going to be nice to you and always be positive. But when you don't let me talk, no, why would I put up with something that's evil and wrong? See, I'm always in the right, people, so don't ever get it twisted. And that's why to me, I feel, and it's proven, she has an agenda, and they all do, to run the same smear campaign. Brother, that smear campaign was over light years ago. Everybody knows I'm a good person. Everybody knows any partner I'm with, any girl I'm with, I treat like a princess, and I'm amazing towards. Come on, bro. Y'all wasting your time, bro. Like I said, see, they're trying to create things that aren't there, and I don't have time for that. You understand? I've been nothing but nice to you, bro. Like, no, come on, bro. I told you, like, if you're gonna sit here and allow people to act this way towards me and not step in and do something about it and not step up and defend me, I mean, come on, that ain't no woman, bro. So I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want anything. Like at this point, like I'm really walking away because I've waited too long. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I waited years. I went to Minneapolis. I mean, what more do you expect someone to do, bro? I've waited too long. I've waited on you to just let me talk so we can get on the same page and I can explain to you, listen, you're not going to message me when you want. That's illegal. You're going to talk to me all day long and show me what the hell is happening. So when you want to provide pictures, video, evidence of where you're at, everything going on, I don't care if it's a plane ticket, I don't care if it's a hotel, I don't care what you do. You take videos and pictures and you start sending it to me every single day, all day. When you want to start doing that, you let me know. If you can't meet and fulfill those requirements, goodbye. I don't need to talk to you. So I'm single until I get a woman that want to listen, because that's not difficult. You're the only one who don't, right? And will actually show you now and demonstrate in front of you how to care about a man. You feel me? And that's all. So, like I said, it is what it is, man. And then they wonder. They wonder why a guy goes and meets someone else, right? They're not going behind your back. It's that you literally are aloof of how to treat a man and how to treat a human. Like, dude, is it really that complicated? And I'm asking someone to just talk to me, to allow me to speak to you direct. You're dancing around the internet. That's felonies, bro. That's illegal use of a telecommunication device. Why are you dancing around? Stop. For real, bro. I'm tired of it, bro. Like, just talk direct, man. Calm down, bro. You ain't got to sit here and go on different avenues and have me having to dance around and go through all this difficulty, bro. I'm a grown man. I don't have time for y'all's immaturity. See what I'm saying? So yeah, no, I'm grown, bro. It ain't hard to talk to me, and it ain't hard to talk to none of y'all. Y'all act like you so busy, like you someone. This is somebody who's nothing. You're nobody. You haven't accomplished anything. I'm the prize here. So like I said, we're gonna be successful no matter what. Forget what she says. We're gonna do our own thing, and we're gonna continue to be successful. Like I said, I'm the symbol of success. So why would we not follow my itinerary and my ideas and do what I say? We have to, because that's the only way we're gonna win. Hmm. So no, when I say we're gonna have liquid spots everywhere, we're gonna have spots. We're gonna be liquid all over the U.S. Of course, Batman's gonna have hideouts, layers, bat caves, everything, bro. I already got everything mapped out, Brad. I already know what I'm doing. I would never let nobody, especially a so-called woman, tell me how to do things. Like, no. And I'm not gonna let you see anything either if I don't fully trust you. So you still have to earn my trust. You got a lot of work to do. So, like I said, I don't know what you're going to do, but you're going to have to actually put some money up. And like I said, I'm not after money, and I don't like the fact that you act like that's love. Like giving me money means, oh, you love me, and that's what I want. No, I want money because I need it, but that's not love to me. I want someone who talks to me and will understand and take time to care and be there. That's it. I want someone to really care about me. I want what I deserve. And you are not what I deserve. You are not anywhere close. You are not doing anything. You're sitting there and you're being neglectful, and you're doing it on purpose because you know that I've already dealt with that enough with my entire life, right? So yeah, no, I'm not going to play with you, bro. I don't got time for you. All right, so keep it pushing. So yeah, like I said, people with an agenda, I sniffed that out right away. You got to skedaddle. Okay, that person is miserable. That's why every day they don't do anything but just sit there and watch me. Yeah, quit worrying about me, bro. Worry about you. Quit trying to live vicariously through me and get a life. Find something to do. Real talk, seriously, get a life. Like y'all need to literally find something to do. It is pathetic, bro. All right. So I'll talk to y'all later, man. Stay mad. Like I said, we're gonna stay making money, and I'm the winner, and all these folks are the loser, like the Wofford.